Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Om Gyanati Miranda Gyanangena Shalakaya. Chakshurumlitamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobistam Stapit Mena Bhutale. Swam Propakadamaham Dadati Swapadantika. Вандехам Шри Гуру Шиотпада Камалам Шри Гуру Вешнивам Ча Ширухам Саграждан Сагна Рагунатам Витам Тасадживам Садвайтам Савадутам Париджина Сахитам Кришна Читаня Девам Ширада Кришна Падан Сагна Лолита Шивишакан Витам Ча Хе Кришна Каруна Синду Дина Банду Джагат Пате Купеша Гопика Канта Рада Канта Намостуте Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi, Radhe Vrindavaneshwari, Vrishapanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye. As you all know, today is the Nityananda Prabhu appearance day, Nityananda Trayodashi. All the best with the wonderful festival. Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swamiti Namine Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swamiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Vaskatya Deshatarine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Vaskatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Sati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So just today, only about Nityananda Prabhu. Sorry. That means just only the Manaha Siksha song. And the purport of His Divine Grace by Charnaravinda Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada on this song. Manaha Siksha of Srila Narottama Dasa Thakura. Nitai pada kama Koti Chandra Sushita Nitai pada kama Koti Chandra Sushita Ye Jai Jagata Jura Ye Jai Jagata Jura Ye Jai Jagata Jura Ye Jai Jagata Jura He no nega bineva Radha Krishna Paitana Heno netai bineva Radha Krishna Paitana Trida Kori Dharanida Paidrita Kori Dharanida Nita Pai Se Sambanda Nahija Brida Janma Geluta Se Sambanda Nahija Brida Janma Geluta Se Pasho Bararaja Sei paso Baraduraja Sei paso Baraduraja Sei paso Baraduraja Nidana Bolilo Moke Majelo Samsara Suke Nitai na bolilo moke Machilo samsara suke Vadia kule Kikori beta Vidya kule Kikori be Kikori beta Ahankare mata ho Nitai pada pasari Ahankare mata ho Nitai pada pasari Asatyere sata Kori mane Asatyere satya kori man nitya karunava Brajarada Krishna Pava Nitya karunava Brajarada Krishna Pava Daronita Charana Dukkani Daronita Charana Dukkani Nidaya Charana Satya Tahara Sivaka Nitya Nitya Charana satya Dara sevak nitya Nitai pada sada Koruhas Nitai pada sada Koruhas Narottama Boroduki Nitai mare Kurasuki Narottama Boroduki Nitai mare Kurasuki Rakuranga Charanera Pasha Rakuranga Charanera Pasha Nitai Pada Kamala Koti Chandra Shushitala Nitai Pada Kamala Koti Chandra Shushitala Ye Jaya Jagata Jura Ye Jaya Jagata Jura Eno Nitai Binebai Radha Krishna Paitanai Eno Nitai Binebai Radha Krishna Paitanai Tridakor Dharanitaipa Tridakor Nitarpa Se Sambandha Nahija Vrida Janma Gelutar Se Sambandha Nahija Vrida Janma Gelutar Se Pashubor Duracha Sei Pashubo Duracha Nidai na boli lomuke Majira samsara suke Nitai na boli lomuke Majiro samsara suya vidya kuleki korimata vidya kuleki korimata ahankare mata ho Nitai pada pasari ahankare mata Nitai pada pasari asatyere sata Kori mani asatyere sata Korimba Nidai Karunahave Brajarad Krishna Bhave Nitaye Karunahave Brajarad Krishna Bhave Darunita Charana Dukkha Dharanita Charana Dukkha Nitya Charana Sata Thakura Sevaka Nitya Nitya Charana Satya Tehara Sevaka Nitya Nitya Pada Sadhguru Asa Nitya Pada Sadhguru Asa Narottama Buruduke Nitai Mari Kurasuke Rakuranga Charane Pasha Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Now I will try to read the purport of His Divine Grace Abhayacharya Vrinda Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada on this song. This is a very nice song sung by Narottama Dasa Thakura. He advises that Nitai Pada, the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda, Kamala means lotus, and Pada means feet, are a shelter where one will get the soothing moonlight, not only for one, but of millions of moons. We can just imagine the aggregate total value of the soothing shine of millions of moons. In this material world, Jagat, which is progressing toward hell, there is always a blazing fire, and everyone is struggling hard without finding peace. Therefore, if the world wants to have real peace, it should take shelter under the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda, which are cooling like the shining of a million moons. Juraya means relief. If one actually wants relief from the struggle of existence and actually wants to extinguish the blazing fire of material pangs, Narottama Dasa Thakura advises, please take shelter of Lord Nityananda. What will be the result of accepting the shelter of the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda? He says, Hena Nitai Bine Bai. Unless one takes shelter under the shade of the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda, Radha Krishna Paitanai, it will be very difficult for him or her to approach Radha Krishna. The aim of this Krishna consciousness movement is to enable us to approach Radha Krishna and associate with the Supreme Lord in his sublime pleasure dance. Narottama Dasa Thakura advises that if one actually wants to enter into the into the dancing party of Radha Krishna, this person must accept the shelter of the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda. Then he says, Se Sambandha Nai. Sambandha means connection or contact. Anyone who has who has not contacted a relationship with Nityananda is understood to have spoiled is understood to have spoiled his or her human birth. In another song also, Narottama Dasa says, Hari Hari Bifale Janama. Konainu. Anyone who does not approach Radha Krishna through a relationship with Nityananda has uselessly spoiled his or her life. Vrtha means useless. Janma means life. Tar means his or her. And Sambandha means relationship. Anyone who does not make a relationship with Nityananda is simply spoiling the boon of his or her human form of life. Why is he or she spoiling it? Say Pasho Boro Durachar. Say means that. Pashu means animal and Durachar means misbehaved or the most misbehaved. Without elevation to Krishna consciousness, through the mercy of Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda, life is simply spoiled in the animal propensities of sense gratification. Narottama Dasa says that ordinary animals can be tamed, but when a human being is animalistic, having only animal propensities, he or she is most horrible, for he or she cannot be tamed. Ordinary cats and dogs, or even a tiger, can be tamed. But when a human being goes out of his or her way and neglects to take to the human activity of Krishna consciousness, his or her higher intelligence will simply be misused for animal propensities, and it is very difficult to tame him or her. The enactment of state laws cannot make a thief an honest man, because his heart is polluted. He cannot be tamed. Every man sees that a person who commits criminal offenses is punished by the government, and also in scriptural injunctions, punishment in hell is mentioned. But despite hearing from scripture and seeing the action of the state laws, the demoniac cannot be tamed. What are they doing? Nitai na bolilo muke. Since they do not know who Nityananda is, they never say the names of Lord Nityananda and Lord Chaitanya. Majilo samsara suke. Majilo means becomes absorbed. They become absorbed in so-called material enjoyment. They don't care who Lord Nityananda and who Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda are, and therefore they go deep down into material existence. Vidya kule ki koribetar. If one has no connection with Nityananda, and if he or she does not come to Krishna consciousness, his or her vidya, or his or her so-called academic education and kula birth in a high family or great nation will not protect him or her, regardless of whether one is born in a very big family or nation or has a very advanced academic education. At the time of death, nature's law will act. His or her work will be finished, and he or she will get another body according to that work. Why are these human animals acting in this way? Ahankare mata hoya, nitai pada pasharia. They have become maddened by a false concept of bodily life, and thus they have forgotten their eternal relationship with Nityananda. Asatyere satya kori mani. Such forgetful persons accept the illusory energy as factual. Asatyere refers to that which is not a fact, or in other words, Maya. Maya means that which has no existence, but is a temporary illusion. only. Persons who have no contact with Nityananda accept this illusory body as factual. Narottama Dasa Thakura then says, Nitayer Koruna Habe Braja Radha Krishna Pabe. If you actually want to approach the association of Radha Krishna, you must achieve the mercy of Lord Nityananda first. When he is merciful toward you, then you will be able to approach Radha Krishna. Daro Nitai Charana tu Kani. Narottama Dasa advises that one firmly catch the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda. Then again he says, Nitai Charana Satya. One should not misunderstand and think that as he or she has caught hold of Maya, similarly the lotus feet of Nityananda may also be something like that Maya or illusion. Therefore, Narottama Dasa confirms Nitai Charana Satya. The lotus feet of Nityananda are not illusion, they are a fact. Tahara Sevaka Nitya, and one who engages in the transcendental loving service of Nityananda is also transcendental. If one engages in the transcendental loving service of Nityananda in Krishna consciousness, he or she immediately achieves his or her transcendental position on the spiritual platform, which is eternal and blissful. Therefore, he advises, Nitai pada sada koro asha. Always try to catch the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda. Narottama Borodukhi, Narottama Dasa Thakura, the Acharya, is taking the position that he is very unhappy. Actually, he is representing ourselves. He says, My dear Lord, I am very unhappy. Nitai more koro suki. Therefore, I am praying to Lord Nityananda to make me happy. Radha Rako Rako Ranga Charanera Pasha. Please keep me in a corner of your lotus feet. We see how uh, I'm far away from an idea to comment on commentaries of His Divine Grace the Bhacharana Ravrinda Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Just I noticed that his uh, the words he's using here, Srila Narottama Das Thakura, are a little bit like some words used in Shikshastaka. For example, one of the examples. Well, mm, just the idea is um, something like some of the ideas in Shikshastaka, because just for example here, of course, this is no this is normal because Shikshastaka spoken from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the 16th century uh, expresses in every verse uh, crying of a pure devotee in separation from Krishna. And Narottama Das Thakura is without any doubt a pure devotee. the Lord. So, of course, the thoughts he's expressing in his beautiful song are are uh, a little bit similar to the ideas expressed in Shikshastaka. Yes, because he's a pure devotee. So, for example, he's saying, uh, "Please keep me in a corner of your lotus feet." Yes, beautiful. And here, for example, in verse mm, uh, in verse 5, for example, he says, it is said, verse 5 of Shikshastaka, it is said, as you all know these verses of Shikshastaka. Айнана Тунджакинкарам Птит Мавишам Бавам Будоу, Кирпаетава Пада Панкаджа Цитадулистачам Вичинтая. Айнана Тунджакинкарам Птит Мавишам Бавам Будоу, Цитадулистачам Вичинтая. Кирпаетава Пада Панкаджа Цитадулистачам Вичинтая. So, Айнана Тунджакинкарам Птит Мавишам Бавам Будоу, Кирпаетава Пада Панкаджа Цitadulistacham Vичинтая. Oh, my Lord, somehow it has happened that I am in this material world, but please be merciful to me. And somehow I have come in this terrible condition, this material world, but please, O Lord, be merciful to me and consider me as a particle of dust or particle of sand at your lotus feet, and in this way purchase me as your eternal servant. We see how there is some beautiful similarity with the words of Srila Narottama Das Thakura from his Manaha Shiksha. Rakuranga Charanera Pasha, please keep me in a corner of your lotus feet. Please keep me in a corner of your lotus feet. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Pralada Lada Daina. Pralada Lada Daina. Hiranyakashipu Vaksha. Hiranyakashipu Vaksha. Shilatankanakalaye. Shilatankanakalaye. Iton Rishimo Paraton Rishimo. Iton Rishimo Paraton Rishimo. Yato Yamitaton Rishimo. Yato Yamitaton Rishimo. Bahir Nishimo Hridaye Rishimo. Bahir Nishimo Hridaye Rishimo. Rishimo Madim Sharanya Prapade. Nrsimhamadim Sharanyam Prapade Tava Karakamalavare Naka Aputa Shrinka Talita Hiranyakashipu Tano Bringa Keshavadrita Naragari Rupa Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Shri Nishima Janrishim Jaya Janrishim Hare Prahlodesha Jaya Bhakta Mukha Padma Bringa Shri Nishimha Janrishim Jaya Janrishim Hare Prahlodesha Jaya Bhakta Mukha Padma Bringa Shri Nishimha Janrishim Jaya Janrishim Hare Prahlodesha Jaya Bhakta Mukha Padma Bringa Shri Shimha Jai Shimha Jaya Jai Shimha Dev Prahlodesha Jaya Bhakta Mukha Padma Bringa Nrsimhade Jaya Nrsimhade Jaya Nrsimhade Jaya Nrsimhade Jaya Prahlad Nrsimha Prahlad Nrsimha Prahlad Nrsimha Jaya Prahlad Nrsimha Jaya Lakshmi Nrsimha Lakshmi Nrsimha Lakshmi Nrsimha Jaya Lakshmi Nrsimha Lakshmi Nrsimha Lakshmi Nrsimha Lakshmi Nrsimha Lakshmi Nrsimha Jaya Jagannath Jaya Jagannath Jaya Baldev Jaya Subhadra Jaya Jagannath Jaya Jagannath Jaya Baldev Jaya Subhadra Jaya Gauranitai 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 Gauranitai Jaya 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 Radha Madhava Jaya Radha Gopinatha Jaya Radha Gokula Nanda Jaya Radha Shyam Jaya Radha Shyam Jaya Radha Govinda Gurudev Jaya Gurudev Jaya Gurudev Jaya Gurudev Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, thank you so much for your attention. Hare Krishna. I must again say that I'm not qualified on such topics like Vedic literature or comments on Vedic literature, on comments on Vedic poetry. So if I try to say something, you must know that I'm not trying to instruct anybody. I'm just only trying to understand those topics. Of course, one have to try to understand the Vedic literature and Vedic poetry under the guidance of teachers, under the guidance of Diksha Guru and Shiksha Gurus, all of you who are Vaishnavas in Raganuga Bhakti, and especially those who are Vaishnavas in Rupanuga Bhakti, you are all my teachers, you are all my gurus. Dandavat pranam to all, to everyone. Vanchakapatrupacha kripastukpevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you so much for your attention.